Hey YouTube, welcome to my channel. Welcome back. If this is not your first time here, welcome. If this is your first time here, I'm going to get ready to give you guys some messages for the month of July. So I'm going to pick some messages that I have from like my fortune cookie stack. It says, your road to glory will be rocky but fulfilling. You have the attitude of a winner. You will find help from an unexpected source. You will obtain your goal if you maintain your course. So these, it's like there's something that you guys have been working at, and it's going to be very successful. You just have to continue to keep going. Okay. The three cards that came out, I pre-pulled, was loyalty, fast changes, and love life. So I feel like you guys are getting ready to align with true friendship, people that are loyal, because you've always been someone that is loyal. And this is something that is coming in quickly. Like you could go from being a loner to being a social butterfly, and not just socializing with people who just want to use your energy, but people who align with you. Okay, so there's a lot of changes that is coming in regards to your love life, not just romantic, but platonic. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, the resources. There's some sort of opportunity that is coming in regards to your finances as well. Okay, it's like you have um right now you could be in a space where you have everything that you need, and you could have been in a space of just being in gratitude and being grateful for that, and that this is the reason why this new opportunity is coming to you. You're getting that justified justice in July because you put in the work. You've acted out of integrity, you've always acted out of love, and you're loyal, even sometimes to a fault. But there is things that are changing in regards to your love life, your finances. You're in your winning season. Okay, you could have been feeling very exhausted. You could have, you know, feeling like you're drained financially, emotionally, mentally. You could just be filling yourself up or needing to fill yourself up spiritually. But it's like you came a long way. And now the success that's getting ready to come into your life is going to be so sweet because you deserve this. You are a sweet, kind hearted person. It's like this journey is meant to teach you that it's really not difficult to get everything that you want and to actually enjoy it, to enjoy good company, enjoy doing what working and doing what you love to do, enjoy being around people who have the same type of bright ideas as you, just people who are just in alignment with you. You're getting ready to have some new beginnings in the month of July, okay? So you affirm that in the comments. I am open to receive new beginnings. I'm open to receive new opportunities. I'm open to receive new connections. I'm open to receiving new financial streams of income. Be open to receive because this is what is coming in July. Okay, there we go with that offering. For some of you, you could be, it says the universe will meet all your needs. It says to consider having a money altar. It says call upon your spirit guides and angels to assist you during this time. So you could have been someone that you've been calling on your spirit team and asking them to help you, and you've been praying and you've been doing the things that you've been doing. You could have an altar if that's what you're into. And there it goes, that angelic help that's coming in. And it's like because what I'm seeing here is that some of you are getting ready to step into a tax bracket that you've never been in before. This type of income, it's been divinely orchestrated to you because your spirit team knows that you know how to use caution when you make financial decisions. and you will have to be cautious when you make financial decisions, okay? And for some of you, you could be in this transitional phase, so you're being asked to be careful that you're not overspending on wants instead of needs, okay? You could have more going out than what's coming in. So make sure that you're not, overspending, especially if you are shopaholic, retail and planner. Some of you need to make plans. This is what I'm seeing here too. Some of you have some a big set of money that's coming in with this takeoff here that you're going to have to start planning. You need to start making plans for your money. You're going to be making investments. And that's the thing. Make sure that you're making investments. Make sure that do whatever it is that you need to do to change things around. Some of you could be into event planning or project management or some sort of professional organization, or you're a professional organizer, or you need to be cautious on how much you're spending on some sort of event. Whatever it is that you're doing, make every day count, okay? Some of you could be investing in some sort of e-commerce business, or you have some sort of goods or services, or you need to tap into this so that you could save time and energy and add passive income and taking your business online. Also, for some of you, you may have some sort of business idea that you've been hesitating to take a chance on, and you definitely need to take a chance on it, because when you do, it will put you in your winning season. You have exactly what you need to get yourself to the next level. You just have to go ahead and go for it. And some of you are needing to focus on your health, okay? It says some situations that need resolution will be resolved and healed. So you could be healing. For some of you, when you get this financial um, lump sum of money, you're going to invest in plans that you might have had, or this is something that you need to. This, what I'm getting from this is that some of you could be into scripting, or you need to just go ahead and start writing down what you're going to do when you receive X amount of money, because some of you are manifesting some sort of money. Yeah, investments here. It's like you're shifting, your finances is going to grow, and you're going to be in a position where you're comfortable. You're not going to be in need when it comes to your finances. So investing in the right things, e-commerce businesses and such, whatever it is that you want to invest in, you'll be making a lot of investment. And even with this retail here, some of you are going to be able to invest in new clothes. That could be something that you've been wanting to do, but you just didn't have the means to do so. So what I see here is like, you get this money and you invest in new clothes, you invest in your health, you invest in all the things that you want to invest in, and you're someone that is very cautious. It's like you're being rewarded this money because you know how to make financial decisions. You have been able to make do with just enough. And now you get the overflow for being obedient and taking care of business, and not, um, you know, spending more than what was coming in, and just taking your time to do exactly what is it that you needed to do, instead of being so fixated on the things that you wanted to invest in. Although you knew that you didn't have the means to do so, you made it work, and now you're going to have overflow, where you're going to be able to check off all the things off your list that you've been wanting to check off. Your career is going to be going in a totally different direction, and whatever this is going to help you grow, is going to help. For some of you, there's some sort of career opportunity that you're getting ready to take, or that's getting ready to be presented to you, and it's going to help you unlearn and grow you know as you go on this journey. And for some of you, focusing on your healing is what is going to help you shift financially. I'm telling you, I told y'all got a windfall of money that's coming in though. So you guys are going to be able to focus, find time to focus on your money, to focus on your look, unlocking luck. I can't make it up. Justify justice. You've been wrong and you are getting the things that has been rightfully yours because you've been working real hard. And now you get this windfall that you deserve, okay? So let's see what else is it that you guys need to know and what is it that you need to focus on at this time. A lot of new opportunities coming your way, and use your discernment. This is a time where you're going to have to use your discernment, use that wisdom, okay? Free from problems and money troubles. Enjoy the passion of love. Love and be loved. Use your wisdom, because when you step into this energy of being free from all the financial burdens and being able to live a more abundant life, it's going to come with you having to know who's really around because they truly love you, or who's really around because they know that you're in your winning season. Okay, some people are looking at you because they know that you are on this new beginning. They see that you've been doing the spiritual work that you've been needing to do, and now they want to get into your energy. So just be mindful of people who are not actually genuine. Use your discernment, okay? Now, I feel like I want to use the hidden secrets, the heart's hidden secrets here. There's certain epiphanies, awakenings, realizations. People are going to be having sorts of realizations about you. People that you weren't speaking to are now speaking up, or people who didn't speak to you are now going to want to speak to you. Okay? There's some sort of clarity that's getting ready to come to you when it comes to the people around you that are deceptive, that have tricky energy. So things are being revealed to you in July about who you can trust and who's dishonest. You're going to be able to see people for who they are. Revelations are coming. Yeah. Who to bond with and who's a distraction. Who to bond with, who's a distraction. Okay? So it's like you're going to be tested by people who are actually wanting to be close to you, or people who just want to keep you on a path of, you know, blocking your growth and your change. Also, what I'm getting from this here is that there's somebody that's going to get clarity about someone that they could have been intimate with, or someone that they thought they had some sort of intimate bond with. They're realizing that this person was nothing but a distraction, that this person had very tricky energy here. Okay? It's just always a web of lies, dishonesty. Okay? And you could be needing to distance yourself from this person, or you could have distanced yourself from someone like this, and they are hoping that you guys align together. Someone is missing you, but you're so focused on your self growth and finding yourself, and this is what you need to be focusing on. That's it. This is what I'm seeing here. Stay away from people who have you in limbo when it comes to your feelings. Look at this. People who have your heart foggy, people who send you mixed signals. You're going to have to walk away from people who are not sure about you. This is how you get to your next level. You have to cut ties with people. It doesn't matter if it's a employee, if it's a boss, if it's a whoever, whatever it is, you have to know how to distance yourself from people who are not working with you. They're working against you. They're working against your growth. They're working against your development. They're distracting you so that you can't focus on your self growth and self healing, and so that you can't go on this soul journey, so that you don't do the work, the spiritual work that you need to do, because they want to keep you limited. Okay, but there's limitations here. Fear and doubt. Somebody wants you to be fearful and doubtful of leaving them with this thinking card here. They want you to be in limbo about them. Okay? They want you that, someone sends you a lot of mixed signals. And it's time for you to take, yeah, it's time for you to take a step into a different direction, because this is someone you're hoping for something different, and you're constantly going to be in a position where you feel like my judgment is cloudy when I'm around this person, because this entire connection was just an illusion. Okay, somebody could suffer with addictions. Yeah. And this could be somebody that you walked away from, or that you need to walk away from, and they may feel like you abandoned them, but this is just someone playing tricks on you. Okay? Lustful energy. Yeah. This is how someone plays on your sacral energy to get you to stop going on this new journey of self-love and self-healing. Okay? Someone is manipulating you. Won't be surprised if love spell comes out. Yeah, confusion magic. So, somebody is just, yeah, there's some sort of connection that you either let go of, or that you need to let go of. Okay? Hoping that you let go of the situation already, or maybe you just needed to listen to this to get clarity, because this is how you get your justified justice. So show me more, yeah, so that this could be someone you have a child with, this could be even a mother figure, this could be, a sister that's a mother, or someone that that was like a mother, but this is some type of woman in your life that you need to distance yourself away from, because they're going to constantly keep you in your head. With the devil card and the tower, you have to see the truth when it comes to people, regardless of who they are and the titles that they have. Because look at this, they block real love, they block you from building on yourself, because they're trying to stop you from walking away. Because somebody knows that once you walk away from them, you're going to be, all of this is no longer going to be blocked. Once you walk away from someone, you'll be able to focus on investments. You'll be able to focus on yourself, work on yourself. You're going to be able to have new beginnings in love. But the very first new beginning in love is going to be with the love that you have for yourself. So be mindful of people that are trying to hold on to you, because the enemy will use anyone to get to you. And you can't take it personal, because the enemy knows that if you stay in things that keep you in a loop, you're not going to get to this material success. They want to kill, steal, and destroy and take away the happiness, the joy, the success that is rightfully yours. And you know what? Some of you are there's going to be something revealed to you in regards to someone who could have been, just not being very honest when it comes to what their real intentions were. And it may be something that leaves you a bit heartbroken, but you'll be able to find that joy again. Okay? So walking away isn't always easy, but sometimes it is the best thing that you can do to get to that next level. Okay? Telling you, this could be family or someone that you have family with. Either way, don't allow whatever this is to stop you from getting to your next level, because you deserve this. You got to leave these people in the past, because right now you're meant to go on a soul journey. This journey is meant to be you and you alone. You're going to have to walk away from the people in the past that you've once given your love to. You got to walk away so that you can stand in your power. Okay? Because there's things that you were supposed to do, that you said that you wanted to do. There's childhood dreams that you got to achieve. There's things that you've been wanting to invest in. You've been wanting to, you know, there's things that you want to do, and you're not going to be able to do it with having the wrong people around you. It's like the moment you walk away and distance yourself from certain people, you will be able to get the lifestyle that you truly desire. And yes, it's going to be, you're going to have to be brave. You're going to have to learn how to stand your ground, but it's going to be rewarding. So, the way that you get that justified justice is by finding the strength to walk away from people, places, things, ideas, mindsets that no longer serve you, that's blocking you. Okay? Some of you have a decision to make. You have a choice that you have to make, and you've been feeling up in the air about it. But this particular reading is going to give you confirmation that you need to go ahead and, you know how they say sometimes you have to cut off your finger to save your hand. It is what it is. You have to assert yourself. You got to do what is it that needs to be done so that you could get to your next level, so that you could get into aligning with people who want to give to you just as much as you want to give to them. Okay? Equal give and take relationships and connections and partnerships. Okay? This is what is coming in, and your love life is changing. You're aligning. This is what is coming in for you: the Chariot, the Lovers, the Eight of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. You're getting ready to, as you, whether you walked away from this confusion or up and down relationship with these people over here, the moment you walk away from that, the moment the people who truly are going to be the ones who love and care about you, people who are meant to connect with you on a deeper level, that's when you know these connections are going to come in. But you're going to have to stand your ground. And let's just say this: whatever is for you is protected. Something has come to an end. Queen, look at this. A Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, King of Cups, and a Fool. There's a connection here. What I'm also seeing is someone could be offering, someone played someone for a fool. And unfortunately, this is coming to an end because your angels are putting a stop to this. So whether you want this to happen or not, it's what needs to happen in order for you to align with what is actually for you so that you can step into your power. This is also, this could be a feminine energy that was very healing and nurturing when she was alive. Someone who could have been very this is giving me, like, I'm seeing like a grandmother figure that was just very She gave her love to everyone in the community. She was someone that was very sweet and kind. And she is like, I am not going to allow no one to give my baby no rinky dink love. And I'm not going to allow nobody to take my baby for a fool. It's time I put a stop to this. Yep, it's time I put a stop to this. Nine of Swords to the Death card. So you could be somebody that something is inevitable. It has to happen so that you could go on this path of self-discovery. Your ancestors are stepping in. This justified justice July, God, your spirit team, your ancestors are seeing things that you cannot see. So just know that anybody that gets taken out of your life this month is because there were conversations that you didn't hear that they did. Okay? When people are speaking negatively on you, yeah, look at this. This is so beautiful. I told y'all, look at this. Ace of Wands, Six of Wands, Nine of Cups, Two of Cups, Four of Wands, and the Justice card. Some of you, your justice is a new creative endeavor, being successful at it, having material success, being in a state of joy, and getting those, you know, um, getting those things that you truly enjoy, the things that you fantasized about, and also you aligning with like-minded individuals, building with your soul tribe, your community, and this is what you deserve. Wheel of Fortune. And this is something that you had to fight for because you had people in the background fighting. But this is also giving me, someone in the background using magic to stop you from somebody doing candle work. Somebody could have attempted to stop you from doing something 5 times and it still didn't work. And they could have been going to someone to do this, or they could have tried to do this themselves and it still didn't happen. It didn't happen. Okay? And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. Sometimes I I don't like to talk about these things, but it's like if I see it, it is what it is. There we go with the Magician card. Somebody is mad that what they were trying to, whatever little juju work they had going on, it's not working. Somebody's upset. Do you see that? They're upset because they made multiple attempts. And what I'm seeing here is that when they did it the third time, they were warned not to do it. But they still kept going. They still kept going and going and going. And now judgment is being called on them because they had a choice to walk away and they did not. So now your ancestors are stepping in so that they can be able to rectify whatever this is so that you can move on. Okay? And spiritual warfare is real, but people trying to stop you from your destiny is real as well. You know, um, witchcraft and people, and this is the thing, people can speak ill on you, and that is a form of witchcraft. But what I'm seeing here in these cards is that somebody is lighting candles to keep somebody confused, to keep somebody feeling stagnant, so that they don't move on to do things that is going to fulfill them. Like I said, this could be family, someone you have family with. For some people, this is your own mom. This is a mother figure. This is just people behind the scenes trying to send everything your way. Lustful energies, everything to cloud your judgment, to make you believe in some sort of illusions. They want you to be stuck in addictions. You'll be surprised to what degrees people will go to stop you from balancing your life out and from getting to be the best version of yourself. And that's just what it is. The truth is the truth, and sometimes the truth hurts. Is there redemption from that? Absolutely, on your part. When you remove yourself, and you know what? Something that I heard that is so true is that the only way a spell works is if you allow it to. And don't get me wrong, it might hit for the first, second, or third time, but after a while, your intuition starts to kick in and you'll get the signs, whether it'll be in your dreams, whether it'll be with the way that you feel around certain people, whether it be every time you're around certain people, something happens. This is how you're going, when you pay attention to the signs, there's nudges that's telling you who is behind the cause of your demise, especially when you know that you're fighting to be greater, because there's somebody behind the scenes that's trying to cause conflict. A lot of wands here. So it is what it is, right? Everything is not always butterflies and rainbows. Doesn't mean you have to stay on it, but you got to address it. And sometimes you got to address the elephant in the room. Somebody don't want you to get to your soulmate. Somebody wants you to be with someone that's shallow. They don't want you to get to your divine counterpart. Okay? They want you to think that they are. Look at this. This could be a masculine energy where somebody wants you to think that they're this divine person, but they're really wearing a mask. And this person knows that you guys have good passion, chemistry with each other, but they're really broken and they're bitter. Yep. Over this divine masculine. So this is like two people aligning with each other and their past is just bitter. They're bitter. But somebody is upset that they can't stop somebody from walking away. No matter how many tricks, no matter what they do, somebody is meant to be with their soulmate. Okay? And it is what it is. You can't stop what is meant to be. And as I was saying, you'll be surprised to see how many people are working on the people that they love. Also, doing a love spell is got to be the lowest of the lows. If you want to do any type of energy work and you want to light any candles, for one, light them for your ancestors. Call on the ones of the light. Light for your spirit team. Light candles to help assist you on your healing journey. But do not light no candles to keep no woman or to keep no man, because it backfires. Okay? And it ends up being the total opposite of what you thought. You wanted somebody to be in love with you and be obsessed with you, and now you're so in love with them and obsessed with them, and they don't even like you anymore. It backfires every time, especially when those people have a bigger mission in life to complete. Okay? Look at this. Differences, trickster, oppression. Somebody wants you to stay down, be down. But after the storm comes the celebration. After all that, trials and tribulations comes celebration, being celebrated. Somebody is celebrating you. Okay, something could be significant around when you were 15 years old. Somebody could have been doing things since they were 15 years old, dabbling in certain types of things they had no business dabbling in. Anyway, what else? empathy. What else? Look at this. Empathy, celebrate, friendship, fight. So, y'all, I cannot make it up. Love spell. It came out. So, you could have been celebrating and empathizing with the wrong people. Friendships, lovers, people trying to do things to you, family, wanting you to break up, wanting you to be in heartbreak, and wanting you to just flow with life as if this is how it's supposed to be. Yeah, there's so many good positive cards. Look at this. The gift of knowing, third eye. Some of you already know this. Initiation and protection done popped out. This that happened, it was a part of your initiation process. You needed to experience what black magic is on you in order for you to be able to break the spell yourself, and in order for you to be able to awaken to your gifts, and knowing that regardless of what, you've always been protected. You'll always be protected. Okay? Some of you are needing to create some sort of altar. Create a ancestral altar for your loved ones. Okay? This is how you learn. This, whatever it is that happened, was what you needed to do to learn the soul lessons that you needed to learn. This is to help you. Some of you, you needed some sort of throat chakra awakening, or you're going through some sort of throat chakra awakening when it comes to speaking up for yourself, because you could have been someone that was very passive. Yeah, trickster. There we go. Cleanse and protect. So you are protected from any trickster energies. Release to Mama Earth. I have the courage and freedom to choose how I feel. I choose to be uh I choose to be in this earth and to be love personified and integrate my inner and outer worlds. I practice my free will. My body expresses a joy for life. I probably read one of those words wrong because it's very small, but you needed to go through these things so that you could birth a new you. Okay? You needed to go through these things so that you can get back that light within your soul, so that you could realize that you are a true earth angel. Okay? What else? I'm going to close this message out with some self-care cards. Okay? It's not always butterflies and rainbows. Sometimes you got to go through it so that you could get through it, and so that you could know how to protect yourself from these types of things moving forward. Because just imagine being further on in a better state in your life with more financial stability and freedom, more opportunities. You don't know how to protect yourself spiritually because you think that people, it's not real. That's something that I had to learn. And maybe, you could resonate with that. Let's see what you guys need to do. Something to thank your body for its hard work and its miraculous ability to move, feel, and communicate. It says, our bodies are our gardens to which our walls are gardeners. William Shakespeare. Some of you need to go ahead and start working out. Some of you guys need to start getting some movement in. Go outside and touch some grass. Ground your feet in the grass. Go for a run. There's certain things that you may take for granted that you can use every single day that some people don't have the luxury of doing. So never take it for granted. Go ahead and move that body. And for others of you, you need to go ahead and book you a spa date. Okay? Okay, I'm going to take these two. Reflect on ways in which you have opened your heart to seeing, feeling, and experiencing more joy in life. What ways can you open your heart that you haven't considered? It says the more one does and sees and feels, the more one is able to do, and the more genuine may be one's appreciation of fundamental things like home and love and understanding companionship. Amelia Earhart. Then it says, take care to channel energy in and energy out today. Strive for balance. It says, a divine power has woven every moment into the intricate tapestry of life to help guide our spiritual progress. Trust in that power and move through life with confidence and humility. Radhatath Swami. Okay? So, it's time for you to balance yourself out. And with this balance, it gives me Libra justice energy. So you could be a Libra, or you have Libra somewhere in your chart, but this is the justice that you are getting ready to receive. Okay, let me see. I'm just going to pull. These days, I don't really do these long readings, but it'll find who it's for when they're supposed to see it. Intention. Be intentional. Set clear and focused intentions. Be intentional about your day. Be intentional about the things that you spend your energy into. Be intentional about what you want to do, what you don't want to do. Be intentional. Okay? Mindfulness. Stay present and aware and in the moment. But see, this person is outside. Some of you need to go outside. It's time for you to go outside. It's time for you to meditate. It's time for you to get still. Success. Believe that success is within your reach and have the patience to wait for it. Good things comes to those who wait. In the meantime, go ahead. Go play some basketball. Go shoot some hoops. Go do something that you used to like to do as a kid. And believe that at the right time, everything that you want is going to fall into your lap, that you're not even going to have to go searching for it. It's going to come to you. But the most important part is going to come by you just simply focusing on yourself. And a lot of you have a father figure or an elder that has passed on that was very wise, and they want to give that wisdom to you. But you are someone that is considered an old soul, someone that is very wise, and you have a lot of wisdom to learn from the situations that you have been in. So just understand everything is all a part of the plan, and peace is an inside job. So make sure that you do what you have to do to take care of you for this July. Whatever it is that, and this was my July mantra, everything works out for me. Even when it doesn't work out, it's still working out for me, because if it was removed, it just meant that it wasn't in alignment. So I want to share that with you guys. Whenever you're seeing this is when you're supposed to see it. And if you made it to the end, drop some hearts in the comments below. Drop some blue hearts in the comments below if you made it to the end, because this message was for a specific set of people, or maybe it was even for one person, but somebody needed to hear this so that they could be able to wake up and to be able to step into their abundance that is rightfully theirs, that is their birthright, and nothing or no one is going to be able to stop that. All right, this was the sign you were looking for, synchronicity. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you later, YouTube. Peace.